Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Hey, happy freaking fabulous Friday, Facebook family. Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose with me, your trusted parenting advisor, faithful guide, and servant on the healing journey. What's my name? Big Papa Bryan+Post. Welcome to God's creation. Another amazing Friday in the beautiful Crescent City. Look at that view. If this is not proof of God's creation, I don't know what is. It's just a wondrous Friday. Just finished taking a little nap at the chiropractor's office. He puts me on that rolling machine, and man, I go right out. And I was needing that little nap. So anyway, since I was just right down the street from there, I thought hello there, Mimi. Thought I'd stop and chop it up with you guys, as long as I've got signal. And I really don't have a whole lot. What was the title of today? Today's title was Happy Freaking Fabulous Friday. What was it? Musings and Mysticism. Like Bob Marley being a natural mystic. I think you guys should put on some Bob Marley. Enjoy your Friday to a little Bob Marley natural mystic music. That'd be cool. Really not a lot going on today. Well, it's actually been a very busy day. Hello there, Renee. Yes, I am in Crescent City, California, and I am currently on Pebble Beach, and I believe that this is, bar none, at least one of the top 3 most beautiful drives in all of the United States. And I've been in every state, been all around the world, and let me tell you, this drive, Pebble Beach Road, is top 3, bar none. It doesn't get any more beautiful than this. And you know what's amazing is that I can come into town, because we live outside of town. I can come into town and I can make a right on Washington and come all the way down, and then get to drive through and just look at this, at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. And so it's just very beautiful. Hello there, Ashley Renee. So anyway, it has been a busy day. It's an uneventful night, more or less. Actually, one of my guys, he was just wound up. So we had one of my coaches and a new kid come up from Chico, and my 12-year-old, he was just wound up. Actually, usually he'll go to bed early, and then I'm like, dude, and this is like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, you just wound a little too tight. He was wanting to hang out with his homegirl in the house, our 16-year-old, and I was like, nah, why don't you head on up to the sack? And so when I got up there, I said, we're gonna stay upstairs tonight. We're not going downstairs. I said, are we clear? He's like, yeah. And he fell asleep. He had a good night's sleep. I said to him this morning, I said, how'd it feel to have a good night's rest? He's like, yeah, I felt okay. And so anyway, and then another little thing, I heard him curse this morning. And mind you, I have a 16-year-old who curses a lot, and I really don't say a lot to her because she's so sensitive. It is, there are just certain times I actually say something to her. But I called him over. He was headed upstairs. I called him over. I said, hey, come over here. And he said, yeah. I said, sit down for a minute. He got real close, and I was real quiet, and I said, hey, I want you to use less cuss words. And he said, okay. And he sat there for a minute, and I said, that's all. He said, okay. I said, you can go. And he got up and left. We don't have to get all loud, get all noisy, get all threatening, and I can't tell you guys enough about something, and when there's no defenses and there's no threat present, and then you just drop a little seed on them. And you do that all in the name of relationship, and it truly makes a big difference. So anyway, about to be on the road for the next several weeks. Going to be driving all next week, then going to be flying home to Dallas and Oklahoma for a couple weeks before I get back out here. And it's been a good few weeks with all the kids. Nothing's going on. It's just going to be a regular evening for us. The kids have been surfing today, so they won't be wore out. You know, you think kids go surfing all day, and they've been with Brett. You guys know Brett. He drives me sometimes, and Brett likes to surf, so he'll keep them out until 6, 7 o'clock, and they'll get home, and there'll still be daylight, and they'll go for an hour and a half bike ride. It's like they just go and go and go and go. And so that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to have some barbecue tonight for dinner. Chris, my coach, he had some issues with his little Prius, but I think he's got it going. I was a little concerned because we're going to have barbecue, and Chris is a vegetarian, and I'm like, you know, what do you feed a vegetarian? And then I'm like, well, maybe he could have potato salad and baked beans, I don't know. And then earlier today I wanted to go to Tiffany's house because Tiffany's my director of operations, and her husband Rodney, they're both chefs, so I can like text her out of the blue, and I'm like, hey, what's for lunch? And she's like, we got you covered, come over. And there's always something really good. And then I got super busy all afternoon running kids, some kids getting piercings with parents' approval, of course, and then dropping them off, and then had to buy a couple beds, and had to go back out to the house, and come back, and then had the chiropractic appointment, and dadgummit, missed my lunch at Tiffany's house. But I will be back for that little treat. But that's it, guys. I hope you have a great Friday. I'm going to go pick up some barbecue, go out to the house, chill out for a little bit, and that's it. Just do what we do. I hope you guys are doing well. I know some of you have been struggling. Hope you have some breakthroughs. You're not far from that breakthrough. Remember, even when it's the toughest, you are so close to a breakthrough, and the stress and the fear keeps calling you to want to just, give up and stop trying. And I'm just telling you, you're closer to a breakthrough than you realize. And a lot of times, with most of you, it's just degrees. I call it parenting in degrees. Just doing something just a few degrees different can make a world of difference in your home and in your relationship with your child. We had a kid come up here last night, 13 years old. His mom, unfortunately, is on up there in years, and poor guy just had a rough time. So, looking forward to embracing him and bringing him in and getting him regulated. And I could already tell today, just from last night, I already tell today he was relaxing, head was bobbing a little bit. His central nervous system is just starting to regulate a little bit more, and it's so important that, and I finished that. Let me finish that little thought from yesterday about taking care of yourself. You're regulating your nervous system when you take care of yourself, and that's just lowering your negative vibration at an unconscious level, and it makes such a huge difference. And I thought about, like, this morning, kids didn't really get going till noon, so we had a morning of just hanging around the house. I'm always just watching myself, and how quiet I am, especially when the kids are around. I watched the new kid, because he's staying with Doug. You guys see what I posted about Doug Doug racing Hillary the other night, last night. That was hilarious. So if you didn't see that, that's on my personal Brian+Post Facebook page. But that's the kind of shenanigans we get up to in the evenings. So, just try to have a good time, keep everyone feeling good, feeling connected. But when you take care of yourself, it lowers your negative vibration. When you lower that negative vibration, it makes a whole world of difference in what's showing up in your home with everyone else. And so you're always close, just degrees. Just don't give up. Just keep trying. One more thing differently that you could do. Think about just something that you could do that's just a little bit differently, even if your child doesn't quite respond to it. My hair's sticking up. I gotta wash my hair. I might do that tonight. Actually, I had one little gray hair that was sticking up this morning. I'm like, I think I'm gonna just leave that sticking up, because that could be like some kind of electrical antenna to the universe, and I could get some better message from God with that one little silver hair sticking up. I think it may have just flown away or something. You're close. You're close. Don't give up. Keep breathing. Remember, in any given situation, you always have two choices. And we have so many moments every day, so many moments all day long. You have opportunities all day long. You have these little windows all day long. And in any given moment that you show up with your child in the midst of a struggle, you have the choice to continue doing the same thing, continuing to react from stress and fear and overwhelm, or you can stop, you can slow down, take 3 to 10 deep breaths, and choose love. And I hope you will choose love as often as you possibly can. And with that, God bless each and every one of you. Big Papa loves you. Have an amazing Friday and enjoy this view.